Welcome back to Curious Village HD. So...
What about Ramon?
But first, let's
cares about Ramon.
But first, let's go into the village hall. See what's in here.
Oh, I think I know what's his name.
All right, Job, you can be this guy. Put up your best nerdy dork voice you can think of for this guy. Why not?
Sure, why not? He's a framed portraits all over the wall here.
Yeah, how dare he put pictures up in his own house?
Well, actually, this is the village hall. This is not his house, Dwebs. This is his village hall. So this is nobody's own.
Forms and pension plans on that table there.
All right, there's no hint. I can't find any hint coins, so let's talk to him.
I hear you've been investigating Saint Mystere. Feel free to continue, but stay away from that tower.
Okay, we'll go there.
Thank you, Mr. Wheeler.
Cautious market. That place means misfortune upon the village, and I strongly advise you to keep your distance.
Do you have a puzzle to distract us? No? Well,
no, actually I don't.
How unfortunate. We will go there.
Now he does. Now he does.
Oh, now he does.
To be fair, we are practically asking him for it this time. This is the village hall. What business do you have here?
Trying to solve a murder and not being distracted by you people.
If you have just moved here, I strongly advise you fill out a change of address form.
Why would I live here? Oh no, we aren't here for anything like that. Besides, this place is a shit.
Bureaucracy is fun.
But regardless, all village hall visitors must complete the proper forms.
Ugh, no wonder no one comes.
This is the worst Brooklyn accent I've ever heard.
You can start with this one.
Wait, a puzzle is a form?
Dej, I wasn't going for a Brooklyn accent.
Okay, so here are two shapes, one large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as demonstrated on the smaller image there. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles?
Once again, this is way easier than it looks, believe me.
Yep.
This is the weirdest form I've ever filled out. I didn't know it had triangles.
Although take your time, well, okay, not now, but in general, take your time to resolve this because you can get cross-eyed real fast with this one.
Too late.
Again, that's the thing about Layton puzzles. You definitely want to think, but don't think
the very
too
top
hard.
one. That's one.
The idea is this: when it comes to a puzzle, Layton puzzle, when you're stuck, let's try thinking about this from a different angle. Like let's reread it and try to
angles, it's triangles.
Yes, very good. So try to. So it's always important to. Okay, well let's take a hint. To draw the smaller 4-triangle shape, you actually only need to draw 3 triangles. To see for yourself, trace the shape on the screen using the stylus if you want. Notice how the middle triangle, triangle 3, in this shape is actually made up of the sides of the other triangle. So there you go, there's your trick. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of reminiscent of that 3D cubes puzzle where we were able to eliminate 1 cube from the image by just moving 1 matchstick. All right. Trying to see, the problem is I'm using a mouse and it's nowhere near as intuitive to use as a
stylus.
Okay.
So
usually whenever I did this, I used the touchpad on my laptop, which is, kind of like drawing it essentially with your finger. So I usually was able to get things.
I call this abstract.
Yes, it's abstract art, Theo. It takes a very a very educated person to understand this art that I'm drawing
abstract
here.
Art is just it's just a very pretentious way of saying that my art is bad, but if I can attract rich people, I can make it seem that it's good.
But rich people are stupid, so...
Alright, so...
You know what they say, Shuri, a fool and his money are easily parted.
The answer is 7.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, here's my answer.
That's very nice, Professor.
I apologize to all people who do abstract art.
That's correct. Your first impulse might have been to divide the 36 triangles by 4, but a closer look shows that each 4-triangle cluster is actually formed from 3 triangles. When you apply this way of thinking to the larger scale, you end up with the answer pictured above. So basically, you just have to have 21 triangles, divide them by 3, and there you go.
Ta-da.
Simple math. As well as a little thinking outside the box and realizing.
Yeah, I do. Nicely done.
Congratulations.
As you might notice, everyone in this village is simply crazy about puzzles.
They need help.
I strongly advise that you solve as many puzzles as you can, otherwise you won't be allowed into certain
It's
areas
compulsive.
or given certain means to survive. And I strongly advise that you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door.
I already visited her.
Well, I'm not a mind reader, okay? How would I know that? Come on.
She is a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related infamilia. Just remember, she's not always home.
You should have done
Here's
a
a
Mandark
strange
accent.
What?
You should have done a Mandark voice.
Ha 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 ha.
I think I'll save that for another one.
Oh,
Have you seen that episode of Recess, Deji, where there's a character that actually has Mandark's voice, same actor and all?
Yeah, it's the same voice actor, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when Mandak's voice actor was on the Polar Express, Tio?
Yes.
wait, what?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Mandak's voice actor is when he plays the kid with the glasses.
So yeah, now that we
Oh,
that
God.
game,
so yeah, now that we took a look at
What
Yeah,
character?
let's get to North Town.
You didn't know? I can tell immediately.
I only
just
watched
by-
the Italian dub, Jova.
oh dear, your fortune for this month looks abysmal. I was
Thank
never,
you.
I was never.
Oh, you're one of those fortune tellers, aren't you?
I recommend solving my puzzle if you want to avoid this terrible, potentially gory fate. Wow, gory? Damn.
Well, I mean, it sounds better than
Oh, there you go.
It sounds better. It sounds better than spending hundreds of yen on a fake, on a phony stuff.
The idea of one-line puzzles is to place your pen to paper and draw a shape without lifting your pen for tracing any part of the line. We already know this. You can, however, cross lines. Now that you're familiar with the concept, look at the 4 pictures below. Again, the key to this is once again the game. All versions of this game, including this one, allow you to go into the memo feature and literally try to draw the shapes yourself. So a good way to solve this puzzle is to just try drawing those things yourself and see if you can draw them without taking your finger off the screen and without retracing any lines.
This one was actually easy for me.
Yeah, especially guys, one of these is not like the
Not
other.
like the other.
Hat.
Is it the house?
Mm.
Because everything is all the other stuff are accessories.
No. It's
Pay attention to the shape, said Hand and Finger.
not just that. If I recall correctly, it's also kind of tied to how the solution of a previous puzzle was on this kind of subject.
So yeah, the one that we can draw without a line is indeed Layton's top hat.
Yeah, I got it right.
And the game and like the first version of this puzzle foreshadowed, yes, this time we're gonna get a major hint in the solution of how these puzzles are good to detect. When examining a picture like this, the key to spotting a fake is looking at the areas where multiple lines intersect. When looking at these areas, take note of whether the number of lines running through a given point are odd or even. If all intersections contain an even number of lines, or if there are 2 intersections that contain an odd number of lines, you should be able to draw the picture in one line. And you can even see there when you see the actual process of trying to draw them. There you go. Basically, when you try to draw the top hat, that bottom part of the top hat, you cannot possibly draw that and still be able to draw the rest without taking the stylus or finger off of the touch screen. So it's just not possible to do. Alright. Come on, Pedro. Please touch.
He's proud of his answering, Pedro.
I think so. My, that was quick.
It's simple.
Were you that scared of a month's worth of bad luck?
No, I'm just that good at puzzle solving.
Well, I'm sorry to say that there's nothing you can do to change fate. You have to just grin and bear it. So basically,
I thought you just said that
How
I would
precious
avert
of you.
it. Oh, so she's like a typical fortune.
all right,
teller.
Teo, you can be Zapone.
Okay.
But first, hint coin.
Seriously, you said if I solved the puzzle, I would avert the fate, but then you're like, oh, no, nope. Suddenly I'm stuck with it.
Okay,
Come to think of it, given what we learned later, yeah, she kind of was a scam artist.
yeah. Alright, go ahead, too.
Mm-hmm. What's this?
What's this?
A door.
Yes, it is just as I suspected. I can tell from here, sir. You have something you want to ask me, no?
Yes, why are you getting involved in my business?
Don't even try to hide it, sir. It's in your eyes. And ask you may after you solve this puzzle for me.
Well, remember,
I
Layton.
wasn't going to ask you.
You know...
But Layton, you specifically said we were going to ask around people to see if they saw Ramon, so technically we
Yes,
do
I
want to
didn't
ask
say-
him something.
Yes, I didn't say ask all the people.
You know, just imagine, sir, my wife's about to give birth. Can you point me towards the nearest hospital? Well, okay, but first you need to solve this puzzle.
No. Giving
water.
no, giving birth is the puzzle.
God damn
Yes.
it, that you was about to say.
Yes,
So basically, it would be
find
kinda
out
like
where
this
to
puzzle.
connect the umbilical cord.
Over here, detailed in this drawing is the path from the uterus to the actual birthplace. See if you can trace a path so that the baby.
Operation.
See if you can trace a path so that the baby can get from one place to outside.
Bonus points if you can get it out squeaky clean, like a real birth. Totally.
You mean like in Beyond,
Even
like in
Layton
Beyond Two
needs that.
Souls?
Even Layton needs 10 coins for that one.
Here's an Anyway, the idea is an overhead preview of a cluster of tropical islands. As you travel from A to B, your objective is to visit every island exactly once. The island folks say this can be accomplished with the addition of a single straight bridge. The only other rule is that your bridge can't cross over any pre-existing bridge. So where should your bridge go?
Mr. Deji, I do have children.
So yeah,
Also, is it just me or does
Not
that have to,
legally.
like? Does,
I mean,
is it-
actually, Deji, no, Herschel adopted cat legally, as demonstrated in the anime. So yeah, we do know that.
I mean, not
okay.
biologically. That's what I mean.
Actually, I forgot. Is Alfendi actually biological?
we never.
Yes,
well-
Effendi actually is.
Well, technically,
biological.
technically, we never actually got a proper answer, Jova. It's just that the anime ended with the tease of Alfendi and Cat finally meeting. So
Oh, wait, no, hold on, no. It's confirmed in Lane Brothers that Alfendi is biological, from what I recall.
Okay, but how do we know that Layton was there for the birth?
As
we
I
know he
suspected,
did,
a
and
fellow
stuck to it.
detective. Your skills at puzzle solving are formidable, sir.
Oh.
High five. Dare I say they approach my own?
Oh boy, a genius.
It's the eyes, I say. They never lie. And when they do, I know.
They're black dots.
Exactly.
How can you tell anything in these eyes?
I don't know, Dubs. In Miracle Mass, they did a great job of making
we were not able to. But we needed to ask him something.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just check the gizmos first. I don't know, Dubs.
There has been a murder.
I don't know, Dubs. In that big emotional scene in the middle of Miracle Mass, they did a good job of making Layton's eyes feel sad. So.
I'll be here at the cafe tonight. Perhaps you'll join me for a bit of shop talk.
No, I'm busy.
High five.
So he never answered our question.
We
never
didn't even
even
pose
asked him
one.
one.
Maybe he was just
Wow.
trolling us.
You absolute thief.
Professor, you are probably too sober to be in this place.
All right.
Time I can't bear, I'll be drunk out of my mind.
I'll be this guy. Why not? But first, let's see.
Wait, hold on, Layton. Before they give you any alcohol, you have to solve a puzzle before you can have that.
To open
Oh.
the bottle.
Okay. Oh, hello there.
Humpty Dumpty, what happened to you?
Say, laddie, you haven't seen a big coin around here, have you?
Oh, I guess he's supposed to be Scorcher-shy.
Is
guess,
this the human version of Scrooge? He's lost his number one dime, apparently. I could have sworn that I dropped the lovely one somewhere nearby.
You lost the 2p coin.
See, I always seem to be losing things nowadays, and replacing them gets mighty expensive.
Yeah.
I've become quite a penny pincher. Don't suppose you'd mind advising me on a tiny money matter, would you?
I'm not your
Yes,
financial
don't
accountant
spend your money.
advisor.
Spare change. Alright, a rope and coins are arranged as shown below. As you pull the ends of the rope out to the left and right, the rope will draw taut and push the coins to either side. Assuming you only get to keep the coins that end up on the top half of the rope, how many coins will you have? So, the idea is simple. It's just more time consuming than anything. Just take a good look at the rope, take a good look where the coins are, and see exactly in what exactly would happen if you pull either of the side of the ropes from that side.
This is one case where the memo stylus actually helps you, where you can actually point each coin, which one goes on top and which on the bottom, and you count at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what is he gonna try and do? Like, use the old arcade trick? Oh, just tie a coin to its string, and boom, there's your arcade currency.
Assuming you only get to keep the coins that end up on top of on the top half of the rope, how many coins will you have? So yeah, that's the idea.
None, because I spent them all.
Damn.
Damn,
What?
Professor. On what exactly, Professor?
It was
Arcade
puzzles, wasn't it?
machines.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what kind of arcade games are you into, Professor?
Here's my answer.
The ones where you put the coin in, and then that thing that goes back and forth and pushes the coins out at the bottom end if you're lucky.
The what?
I know what this is talking about, but I have no idea how it's actually called.
So, Layton, you're a fan of the Ace Attorney Pachinko game, it sounds like.
Heard about
No,
it.
the Konami Castlevania one with erotic
No,
violence.
please, Silent Hill one. Hit the lever.
No, do an old man a favor and help me search for that coin, eh? Wait, are you supposed to be Scottish or Canadian?
Sir, there's been a murder. We're a little busy. Oh, he vanished.
Okay, fuck you then. We'll keep your coin.
Actually, was he ever truly there?
Maybe he was actually an illusion, an hallucination or something. Anyway, alright, that's gonna carry on. I mean, we're sure. Someone in this village must have seen or heard of Ramon.
Totally.
Alright, let's see. Trying to find hint coins.
We live here.
Hint coin. There you
Oh
go.
boy, this part of the village seems to be utterly abandoned. Joyous. It's not creepy at all.
Fine, whatever. Dwebs.
Let me tell you, lately St. Mystere has become a dangerous place. Case in point, I haven't seen Ramon since yesterday.
Oh.
What?
Is that rascal missing or something?
But we saw him earlier today. What's going on here?
I don't know why people are disappearing, but recently they just vanish. You can't walk the streets alone.
Huh, so there's been disappearances in the village before.
Really?
Disappearances, a murder, a demonic cat.
Could you please elaborate a bit on what you know of these mysterious disappearances?
He said it, not me.
It's just a cat.
One that nearly
Oh, it's just a cat. Next week, you know you're gonna say Lucifer did nothing wrong in Cinderella.
Totally, yeah.
It's just a cat.
Shirai,
It's some mice. It's acting on instinct.
Shirai. Even you have to admit that Lucifer is a fucking asshole of a cat.
He's named Lucifer.
He didn't ask to be named that though.
I mean, okay.
If
Okay,
the
not
shoe
even-
fits,
Assuming for a second we're not counting the sequels, the first movie kind of ends with him kind of dying, so
Yeah.
there
he
is a
survived
retribution on
that.
that.
He survived
Honestly,
that, though.
if my parents named me Lucifer, I'd be a bit of an ass too.
Oh, so that's a logic with Maleficent.
So that's right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What? You mean you didn't bump into him on the way here? He's a slouching man with a fancy little moustache.
Oh, there
He
goes.
did. He was no help to us.
He's a slouchy. You'll know him when you see him.
Wow, it really is hard to get a lead on this case. Would you say that this is our toughest mystery yet? No, it's not.
Day is far from over, Luke. Let's see what else we can find out by asking around.
I mean, seriously, compared to our previous 3 ventures, this is Not that
Both of you
hard.
died once anyway.
Yeah, that was
That
weird.
hasn't happened yet.
But it has actually, Professor. This is
We haven't
literally.
made those yet.
Wait a minute. I thought you said that this is the remake we're in. So technically, yes, it has.
is. But
Hold on,
yes,
hold on.
it
Let
is,
me read this.
But I'm going off.
Yeah, hold on. Luis.
Rumor has it that a number of villages have disappeared recently. Oddly enough, those who disappear or are abducted, as some suggest, often do so after complaining of general fatigue or other minor health issues.
Oh no! There's a pandemic going on in the village.
Shut up.
Shut up, Jova. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start with Deji on this one.
We don't talk. No one mentions anything until May of 2022. Okay, deal.
Okay.
You're very
That-
optimistic, Dad.
You-
Going
you-
on.
That is very optimistic of you.
So yeah, let's
oh my
go.
god! Now he's back
So let's go meet Zapon. Go ahead, too.
again.
Looking into mysterious disappearance around the village, are you? High five.
Yes, and it will be yours soon if you don't give me any answers.
Well, let me give you my take on the situation.
Layton, stop acting suspicious.
Well, the Kool-Aid man is red.
Something the matter.
Are you starting to feel fatigued?
Yes, no, I remember. If it's rumors you're after, take a tip from a fellow detective and go ask Crouton.
Is that Crot? How do you pronounce that name, dude?
Yes, a
Crouton.
village restaurant. Probably
Crouton.
French, so I went for that.
It's pronounced crouton. It's a type of food.
Okay. Well, let's ask
It's
him
like-
then.
A crouton is like a fried bit of bread that you would sometimes put into a salad.
Sure. As for this one, I guess I'll be this guy. Let me in here, would you?
I need them.
This
your
person has
face.
no neck.
Not literally. I'd like your expert opinion on this puzzle. It won't take but a minute.
Let me guess. Our opinion
They're not gonna get the
involves
hint,
us
are they?
solving it. No, they aren't. Father's age.
A father and son are chatting when the son poses this question. Dad, I'm 22 now, but just how old are you? The father replies, You want to know how old I am, eh? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm as old as your age, plus half of my age.
Oh, thank goodness.
So how old is the father? So the son is 22, and the father is as old as him, plus half of the actual number we're looking for.
This is
45.
another easy one. Again,
This one's
the
very
puzzle
easy.
is tricking you into thinking more than necessary.
Let's see. As old as the son's age, plus half of his age. So 22 plus something will equal the number we're looking for.
Imagine if the answer was 38.
Let's see. Plus
That's why
That
you're
doesn't
going
work,
60.
Jova.
Well, yeah, I know that doesn't work. I'm just saying, imagine if the answer was 38. Like, puzzle solved, but the implications would be,
let's get a hint. Why not? It sounds convoluted, but take another look at what's being presented. I'm as old as your age plus half of my age. This means that if you take away half of the father's age, you'll have the age of the son. As you already know, the son is 22.
Yeah, even with the first hint, it's pretty much clear.
It's 44, isn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't the dad 44 then?
Yeah. Again, it's like Teo said, Deji. It's a puzzle. The answer is staring you right in the face, but the puzzle is worded very sneakily to possibly induce you into error or just overthinking in general.
Overthinking, yeah.
My overall advice is to always try and find the most simplest means first before overthinking stuff.
Exactly.
You'll find it helps out a lot.
I agree. All right. That's about it. Come on, Pedro. Press back, please.
That's vigorously.
With a purpose.
Yes.
Okay. So let's think about this.
Do you think Layton will survive the Spencer Mansion incident?
The
Probably.
what?
Possibly,
Resident
yeah.
Evil 1.
Oh, right. You're right.
I'm surprised that there's not. Actually, no, wait.
Well, no, that
one.
that wouldn't work. I mean, Layton doesn't use firearms;
hold
he
on.
only uses a sword. So
I mean, you can still kill zombies with knives.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Layton would probably make it. In fact, now that you mention it, there's even this funny Resident Evil comic where, yeah, it pretty much
Jill
is,
sandwich, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen that one too, where essentially
Also,
Jill.
don't forget that in Lost/Unbound 2, he builds a machine gun coin.
Pretty much, and
there you go. Half of the father's age plus the son's age should give you the answer, which means that half the father's age must be equal to the son's age. The son is 22, so the father must be 44.
let me look at this. The professor is essentially MacGyver. He does not primarily use guns. That doesn't mean he can't use a gun, though. He would use one indirectly or make a special type of tool.
I guess I was on the right track all along. Thanks for your help, boys.
So why did you ask me then?
Well, I wasn't sure if I was on the right track.
Confirmation.
Exactly. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Wow, you're the
should
first
I
person
should
to
leave.
apologize for
At
that.
this point, I should leave this place. That these people think for themselves. It would only be good for them.
Well, Professor, remember, we're kind of stuck here because the crank is missing, so...
Yes, there's
That's all right. I know a way around it. Swim to the other side.
There you go.
Yeah, why don't we just swim?
One of the ears.
Because
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'll get my coat buddy.
Okay, let's see if we can...
That's the least of... Professor, that's the least of your worries, especially as an archaeologist.
Well, I mean, I don't think your father would be too impressed if he learned you went swimming in a lake.
You know, does my father even know that we died?
You're looking for the restaurant now? It's not far. Just head a little to the west of here. Okay, thanks. But before you run off again, I got a tip for you.
Solve puzzles.
Buddy?
Well, that too. If you want to experience
Chew before swallow.
If you want to experience all that Sinister has to offer, you can't just run from point A to point B.
What do you think,
Why
this
not?
is a Sonic game?
Take some time and explore the village from top to bottom. You'll be glad you did.
Much appreciated. Be sure to give that a try. Never.
Yeah, that's Little's polite answer by at other. Just
Come,
get the
Luke.
fuck out.
Come, Luke. We have work to do.
Right! On it!
Alright.
Christ, these people. If everyone outside
Whoa.
of the for like,
Put that down!
what the shit?
That's what I'd like to know.
Go ahead, there's.
Ah! Oh, I've just said it. Would someone please stop that awful racket?
Oh boy, Polly's pissed off again.
But
Paul is getting
music
upset.
good, Paulie. Calm down.
What's the matter, sir?
I hate this soundtrack. It's awful. Make it stop. Who are you calling, sir?
I like it.
I'm a young man.
You sound more like a snowman.
Sir doesn't imply old age, come on.
Ah, but never mind that. I'm furious.
Why does ma'am imply old age then?
I
Sound. That horrible noise.
I have
can't
no
get a wink
idea.
of sleep.
Me
I
neither.
can't get a wink of sleep at night. Used to be the tower and it made a noise everyone. But now it's been roaring non-stop.
so... It's been...
How am I supposed to sleep? Earmuffs? You hear me, tower? How am I supposed?
Professor, he is literally shouting at an inanimate tower. Can I get some help here?
The only other time I've heard a reaction to that was the Cooney movie. Please calm yourself, sir. Do you have any idea what the source of that deafening din is?
I have got to see that movie to see what all the fuss is about.
You know, now that you mention it, I don't have the slightest clue about that.
Wah, wah.
You are an imbecile. I've heard there's some more of a huge monster that lives up in the tower, but who knows?
Oh, that would be just preposterous.
That would be like in King's Quest 2, actually.
Yes.
So the noise is coming from the tower.
Okay. So we'll pin that for now. We have a restaurant to go to, but we'll do that in the next part.
Yeah.
See you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Bad.
fast.